What is this Star Fox game going to be? We're getting all kinds of rumors saying it's going to be Star Fox Grand Prix. I personally think that would be a cool way to reinvigorate the series, but that's what I'm going to jump into today. Let's talk Star Fox. What could this next Star Fox game be? Is it going to be Star Fox Grand Prix? Maybe there's no Star Fox game at all. It has always seemed like that Nintendo has been pretty confused on what to do with the Star Fox series. Of course, we got the original Star Fox on the SNES, which was great. Star Fox 64, oh my god, I love that game. And then things got really weird when we got Star Fox Dinosaur Planet on GameCube. Don't get me wrong, I loved that game. I know a lot of people hate it. A lot of people say it's not a real Star Fox game, because it really isn't. It's pretty much a game that got reskinned with Star Fox, as you probably know. But I loved that game. I thought it was really groundbreaking at the time, actually. But I was probably a dumb kid when that game came out. And then also there was Star Fox Assault in there somewhere in the GameCube lifetime. And then the series skipped Wii completely. And then we finally got a Star Fox game, Star Fox Zero, on Wii U. And it was very mixed reviews. I personally never even got into it. I played it at E3 the year that it was announced. And I was so like, does not look good. And this does not feel good. I'm not into this. And even though I loved games of the past, I even played the remake on 3DS, and I love the N64 game, and Dinosaur Planet, as I said, I love that game. But I just didn't want to play that game after I played it at E3, so I never dropped the money to buy it. But honestly, if it came to Switch, I'd probably buy it just because I love buying games on my Switch. Like, Nintendo seems a little bit confused on what to do, so I think if they're actually making this into a racing game, which is what all the rumors are, Star Fox Grand Prix is a racing game, and it's going to be in the Star Fox universe, that would get me really excited because I think it's just what the series needs. And I just think there's so much they could do with it. They could still have a story. They could still have the awesome characters that we've met over the years. And it could be one of the most visually pleasing games that the Switch has ever given us. Like, Nintendo has been knocking it out of the park with all their first-party games. If they did that same thing with that first-party money and that first-party polish that we've been getting, this game could be so, like, eye-popping. Like, I can just picture it, even though I haven't seen it. And especially since Star Fox Zero was just, I'm just going to say it, Star Fox Zero was an ugly game. I know they were trying to go for that retro N64 look. I did not think it worked. Those type of textures just don't look good when they're upres to HD. So I think they're going to, like, just blow our minds with this Star Fox Grand Prix. If it's real, as I said, this is all rumors. We don't know anything about this game yet. We saw a logo, and we don't really know if it's legit. I'll show it to you right now. But just seeing that logo gets me excited. But what would really blow my mind, and what would blow everyone's minds, is if they came out of nowhere, and this isn't called Star Fox Grand Prix, this is called Star Fox F-Zero, which is kind of like a playoff to Star Fox Zero, which is what they should have just called it originally, and should have already been this game. But anyway, I know they're probably not going to call it that. I just thought that would be really funny. It'd be cool if this was a Star Fox game and an F-Zero game combined into one with all those characters we love and those worlds and those like types of tracks and settings mixed with Star Fox. Oh my god, I would just be so excited. Imagine if we had like space races along with like races on tracks, or like they could combine them kind of like how they do in Mario Kart 8 and Sonic and Racing All-Stars Transform, whatever the hell that name is. Though that is the type of game I want to play. I want to play Star Fox Cross F-Zero. That's what I personally want to see. But it's probably not. It's probably just a Star Fox game, which I'm totally fine with, because I think that this is what they should do. I think it should be a racing game. Like, it's really hard to nail the gameplay style of the original Star Fox and give us enough to make it feel like a full-blown AAA experience whenever you're limited to something like that. But I think if they made it into this fast racing Neo type game, or Fast RMX, whatever you want to call it, I think they could blow minds. And while I'm at it, I have to mention Fast RMX, such a good game. Like, go buy that game if you're ever craving F-Zero. That's pretty much an F-Zero game. So go have a blast with it if you've been dying to play F-Zero. It's on Switch and Wii U. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What kind of game do you think Star Fox is going to get next? Do you think it's all just rumors and bullpucky, or do you think that this is actually a game that exists and that we're going to see in just merely days, like so soon, like E3, oh my god, so soon, E3. That's all I really gotta say today, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out and for watching this video. Be sure to check out my other Games of E3 videos on PlayStation Enthusiast and Xbox Enthusiast channels. I'm Brett Medlock. I will talk to you guys later.